I'm going to ask myself a very important question right now. What the hell am I doing? What is going on, viewers of the YouTube community? Sunspot here, and I'm finally back with another review, and honestly, I don't even know what I'm reviewing today. I was just digging through my closet, as I normally do when doing Project Display and other videos of that sort, and I came across these two fine creatures, and I have no idea who they are, where they came from, or why I have them. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore these guys. They're extremely unique, especially for that 10-year-old Toy Story line, and I assume these guys are rare. I did look them up, and they are pretty pricey, and no one really has them, so I figured, why not review them for you guys? So let's just start out with the Patriot version here. I'm just going to set Buzz here aside, and let's talk about you. Yes. Alright. Paint schemes. Pretty good. Honestly, this is actually pretty damn cool that now that I'm looking up close. I'm just going to lift up his plate here. You could tell that the silky spacesuit around Buzz here is actually a very, very Christmassy red, which I do like. And inside, you know, not much going on here, just some blue and stuff. And just looking at his chest, it does say Lightyear, and it's a sticker, by the way. This also is a sticker, but it is worn off since I had this guy for a lot of years. His buttons on his chest are red, white, and blue, just like the American flag. Duh. His giant nipple button here, I don't know why I just called it that, you know, it's used to extend his wings at the back. I think it still works. Or not, I don't know. This guy's super old and his wings can even hardly stay in. But moving down on the figure, this button I honestly wish it was white. I don't even know why I'm saying that, this guy's so old, but that would have been more interesting. It still works too, I'm pretty sure. Let's... Sure, why not? Does say USA on his forearm here. Nothing on his left forearm, unfortunately. I do like all these stars and stripes, especially with the stripes that this one's actually molded in, so that's always nice. Solid blue color for his waist. His crotch does have 3 stars. So does his knees, and there on the feet as well. And moving on the back to his little jetpack here. And again, this is probably broken. I can't even pull this out all the way, but you could tell the wings do have a variety of stars. Not even a variety, because they're all the same damn ones. One thing I noticed about this guy, it's kind of weird. It's not really symmetrical. Like these 2 blue pieces, really not symmetrical with the actual jetpack, and you could tell even the little circular pizza thing in the middle of the blue thing isn't even perfect alignment with it. So that's a thing. As for posability, if you lift up his faceplate here, his head does not move in the slightest. There you go. His arms can rotate 360 degrees. I don't want to break it. And can kind of move in and out. It's really stiff, really rusted. And his elbow does have more than 90-degree articulation, and it can bend all the way straight. His wrist can rotate all the way, and he has his index finger is weirdly more posable than all these guys. These are just crunched together. He does have waist articulation. It can rotate 360 degrees. His legs, articulated by this crotch piece here, can move up, go back, side and side. Now the weird thing about this guy, and you know, it's the same with actually this guy. No, it's only this guy. He has no knee articulation. It can just wiggle, which is really freaking weird if you ask me. His feet can go up and down. I can't really do an ankle pivot. And there y'all all are. God, what the hell am I doing? Moving on to the guy that everyone was probably looking at the most. The transparent Buzz Lightyear. This guy is freaking awesome. Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Toy Story fan. This guy is the crap. Not actual crap. I love this figure. It's a very good figure. It's just... it's awesome, okay? I do want to mention this piece did fall off. It's not broken. I'm just too lazy to put it back in, but it's the faceplate thing. So I'm not going to go over articulation except for the knees here. So you could tell he does have his traditional colors around the back of his head and the neck and everything. So you could just tell how cool this guy is. He does have his traditional colors on the chest buttons and as well as the bicep button here, so that's always cool. And just looking all around this guy, it's awesome. You can see all the inner workings of the wires and how each button was manipulated and everything. It's just so freaking cool. And you can even tell there's some chrome on the forearms, the crotch piece, and the feet as well. I wish there was some chrome on the back, but you know, what can you do? Just so freaking cool. Just I want to give you guys the best look possible. You could see me there in the background, in the reflection I mean. He does have some lettering on his ass. It does say Disney Pixar Thinkway, and there's a little C logo there. Again, I don't know what Thinkway is. His hands are weirdly pitch white compared to the rest. I would assume they would be clear as well, but you know, whatever. And I just really like this. It's just a cool figure. You know, when you think Toy Story, you would never expect Buzz to be like this, or you know, the Patriot version we just went over. It's just so freaking cool. And if I push this button here, yep, it popped out. The back just popped out. And what I find is really cool, you can see the batteries, and I can assure you guys, these are definitely well over 10 years old. Way over 10 years old. And I think he actually works.
Stand back while I power up my Ultra Wing rockets.
It works perfectly.
To infinity and beyond.
And for the last button.
The galaxy will be safe from Emperor's Earth.
Okay, that's freaking cool. Okay, I like how everything lights up. They didn't just take a Buzz Lightyear figure and make it transparent and add no new features. That's freaking cool. I am literally fangasming over this right now. And let's check out the bicep. Yep, still works. Everything works. And by the way, he has the knee articulation, which the other didn't. I don't know, maybe they're just different molds and they pick different molds for each repaint. One thing I want to mention is that these guys can hardly stand. They have no ankle pivot, so it is a bitch to make these guys stand. Anyway, you could see they're pretty tall. They're about 12 inches tall when I measured them. Significantly taller than, you know, your regular Marvel Legends Ultron figure, or just any Marvel Legends, I guess. And I put Generations Brainstorm here just for the kick of it. And they're in pretty good scale. Alright, people. I don't know where this came from. I don't know how I got it. I assure you that when I was little, my parents probably bought these off eBay because I remember I was a humongous Toy Story fan. I still am. Can't wait for Toy Story 4. And these guys are absolutely amazing. And just, they're so unique. I completely forgot I had these guys. I'm going to put his faceplate down. But it is so freaking awesome. And if you guys, by any chance, see this guy, I don't know, at a Goodwill or Pick and Save, no, that store doesn't even exist anymore, whatever it's called now, or just on eBay and you're browsing stuff, whether it be Toy Story or anything, and you see these guys, pick them up, especially if you're a Toy Story fan. This is awesome. And although this guy doesn't have any knee articulation, and this guy is kind of flimsy and they can't really stand too well, you know, what can you do? They're like probably 15 or more years old. So this was Sunspot with a review I don't even know how I'm going to title. And I'll see you guys in my next video.